Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy Abax, the Fat American, and today I get to review/request a new group that I have never heard of before. And this was requested by somebody who wanted to remain anonymous, so I'm not going to say the name, but I will say thank you for the request and thank you for the comment. I love getting requests for groups that I've never heard of before because, you know, it gets me to check out things that I wouldn't have normally checked out, you know. So this was requested, the song I Knew You When by Marianas Trench. I've never heard of a group called Marianas Trench before. I've never heard the song I Knew You When, and I did absolutely no research. I know nothing about this group. I don't know the genre. I don't know where they're from. I don't know anything, and that's the way I like it because it's going to be an honest, genuine reaction. Like as I'm watching it, I know nothing going into this. So I'm going to do this Marianas Trench, I Knew You When, and I think that this is probably the official music video. So here goes nothing.
I've been somewhere like this before, to a place where don't make sense together anymore. And if you're saying this is the end, honey, I knew.
They're dressed like punk rockers.
The first night in our first place,
But it doesn't sound like punk rock.
Summer twilight ricocheted, and it was easier back then. Honey, I knew you when. I've been loving you too long to just suddenly move on from this. I knew you when. We said it way too much to just let it make.
He looks like a mix of Marilyn Manson. Like his face looks kind of like Marilyn Manson, but his style is like Davey Havok from AFI. If you know AFI, the lead singer old Davey Havok, not anymore. Like 6 or 7 years ago, I think. It looks like him, kind of his style with the hair and the clothes. But his face, maybe it's not Marilyn Manson. Why did I say Marilyn Manson? Yeah, Marilyn Manson. Maybe not. I don't know why I said that, actually. But I do mean what I said about the Davey Havok thing. Nice mohawk. I like them all. I really do.
But many years to now since then. But honey, you knew me when. I've been loving you too long to just suddenly move on from this. I knew you when. And we said it way too much to just let it make a mess of us. I'm sure you're wondering, is this a new beginning or the start of another end? But if you wanna try again, honey, I'll know you then. Honey, I'll know you then.
Very high voice. I didn't expect that. Okay. Okay. So, Marianas Trench, I knew you when. It's interesting. I understand the premise of the song. I knew you when. I think it's, talking about people changing in a relationship and, not wanting to give up or whatever and trying to work things out, but not really feeling like you know or understand the person. I get it. I like the end where he says, whatever it is, if it's a new beginning or whatever, I'll know you then, I'll love you then. Idea of sticking together, right? Like, he's not just like, okay, well, I don't really know you anymore, so I give up. Like, he's still gonna stick around and still love the person, right? No matter what. So that's cool. So what do I think about that? I have to think about this for a minute. Because there's nothing wrong with it. But it's not my preferred genre. So it's hard for me. I have to come at it from a place. So whenever I hear a song like this, because it's not really like the kind of music I would listen to or enjoy, I'll come at it from a place of talent. Like, okay, was it well produced? Was it well made? Were they good musicians? Because just because I don't personally like a music genre doesn't mean it's not good, doesn't mean that they're not good. It just means it's not my personal taste. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I have to come at it from a place of, not do I like the sound of it, but was it listenable, right? Like, if I like that genre, it doesn't matter. What matters is, are they good at what they do? And I would say, yeah. I would say, yes, they are. I thought that, again, this is just my personal opinion, but, and again, this is not the kind of music I would normally listen to. I don't really enjoy listening to that type of music. But I can say it was catchy, it was a bit, upbeat, it had a nice sound, a nice tune to it. And, the lyrics were somehow positive. It was like taking this kind of negative thing, or this thing that's not really fun, and making it positive at the end. I liked that. I thought the lyrics were good, legitimate, meaningful lyrics. I can appreciate the lyrics, the premise of the meaning of the song. I can appreciate the legitimate, real meaning or real lyrics with really something. They really had something behind it, right? And you don't find that really often anymore in just normal mainstream music. And so I really like that. I like that they're actually saying something, and again, it's positive, and it's an honest thing. It happens to everybody. Where even if it's not a relationship, a friendship, or even someone in your family, those kinds of things happen. People change, right? And you don't want to give up on people. So it's very relatable and it's very legitimate. I can appreciate that. The music itself was very simple. And sometimes simple is better, less is more. And I like that. A lot of times now, music now, a lot of times is so over the top, right? Everything is over the top, and everyone's always trying to do something better and do something different. And these guys kept it simple, they knew what they were doing. They just kept it simple, and they made a good, catchy tune, and I like that. And, nothing crazy, nothing over the top, nothing wild, nothing too complicated. There wasn't so much going on that you couldn't focus on one thing. I like that, but it also showed some real talent, and it was also well made. I mean, especially at the end, they had 3 different parts of him singing, you know, together to make this kind of cool melody, and I liked that. So it showed like that they know how to make songs, right? Like they know how to mix it and produce it, and so as far as the overall talent goes, I think that the guys, I think they're good musicians. They know how to make music well, and I think that, you know, whoever wrote the song is a good writer, and I think that they're good musicians, and that's what I have to say is like they're good musicians. For me, I wouldn't normally. It's not my cup of tea. Like I don't like it in the sense of I wouldn't buy the album probably, right? I wouldn't be interested in seeing them live because it's just not my type of music. But I still think that they're good musicians. I still think that they did a good job writing the song. I think they did a good job producing the song, and the video was also well produced, and the video was also, you know, kind of an abstract, you know, they had some like cool things going on and different, you know, I was definitely paying attention to it. It definitely kept my, I was focused on it. It kept my attention, which is hard to do. It's hard to keep my attention. So, you know, if a music video can keep my attention for the whole 3 minutes or 4 minutes, then that's a good thing. So, overall, you know, not my cup of tea, but I can say that they still did a good job. They're still good. They're still good musicians. They're good, you know, whoever produced the song and mixed the song was good at it. Whoever made the video was good at it. Whoever came up with the idea of the video, you know, had a good idea, very creative and different, and I can appreciate that. So, as musicians, yes, they're great. Just not my cup of tea. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And, yeah, so just that. I mean, I thought it was okay. You know, they're good at what they do. So, yeah, I mean, actually, it's good to, I enjoy, it's good for someone like me to react or review music that I wouldn't normally like. Because I can come from it from that point of view of like, you know, oh, I don't like the sound of it. So, you know, it's totally non-biased. It's just like, are they good or are they not good? You know, it'd be like someone who doesn't like rap. And if they heard Eminem, you can't say he's not a good rapper, right? Like, just because a lot of times people who like mumble rap would be like, oh, Eminem, blah, 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 blah. Well, just because they like mumble rap, right? But if someone who doesn't like rap at all, they don't have any, you know, they don't have any sort of skin in the game. So they can objectively, you know, they can say, yeah, Eminem's a good rapper. And they can look at people like, you know, rappers who aren't talented and say, no, they're not good. That takes no talent. They're not good at what they do, you know. Whereas people who really love Eminem but hate mumble rap just hate mumble rap just to hate mumble rap, right? So it's good to have someone who doesn't have any skin in the game to give an objective point of view, and that's why I enjoy reacting to music that I don't particularly like to listen to. But I can still appreciate it as music because it's still music, right? And I just love music. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed reacting to this, actually. Sorry if my reaction isn't anything overly exciting or crazy or whatever. I'm trying to react and analyze it from like a very like an intelligent point of view. I'm trying to actually give a real, you know, a real thought on this, on the actual quality of this, not just say, yeah, that was awesome. I won't do that. I want to give a legitimate, you know, a real thoughts and some real analysis on it. And so, sorry if it's nothing crazy. Sorry if it's disappointing to you. But if you liked this, then I'm glad you liked it. And please keep the requests coming and let me know what you want me to react to. Please and thank you. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you'll watch my next one. I'm out.